It was hailed as the untouchable jet, a marvel of modern engineering. They called it flawless, unbreakable. That was, until June 12, 2025, Air India Flight 171, a state-of-the-art Boeing 787 Dreamliner, took off from Ahmedabad, India, climbing into the sky. Then, complete silence. No scream from the cockpit, no distress signal, just a sudden, terrifying drop, followed by a massive explosion of fire lighting up the horizon. In a matter of seconds, 274 souls were gone. Miraculously, one person survived. A perfect plane doesn't just fall out of the sky. Something was catastrophically wrong. The answers, as always, were locked inside the jet's black box, and what investigators found inside shocked the entire world. The flaps, the crucial surfaces on the wings that provide lift during takeoff, had retracted just 14 seconds after the wheels left the ground, but inside the cockpit, the pilot's screens showed the flaps were still extended. They were flying blind, betrayed by the very instruments they were trained to trust. At first, the takeoff seemed perfectly normal. "Gear up," one of the pilots calmly said, but moments later, the first warning chimes began. The cockpit voice recorder captured the escalating chaos, blaring alarms, shouted commands, and a single, desperate mayday call before silence took over. The crew fought with all their might to gain altitude, but their instruments were lying to them. Their trust in the machine led them straight into an inescapable tragedy. Investigators dug deeper into the maintenance history. They discovered a flap actuator had been serviced just a month prior, but with refurbished, not new, parts. Crucially, a mandatory torque sensor test was skipped. It's possible that this one tiny oversight, this single skipped step, doomed hundreds of people. This wasn't just a mechanical failure. It was a catastrophic failure of the entire system of trust. This wasn't the first time Boeing had faced intense scrutiny. The world remembers the 737 MAX disasters and the flawed MCAS system. Promises of reform and greater safety had been made, but Flight 171 exposed a familiar, dangerous mindset: automation, arrogance, an unwavering belief that the machines can't fail. But they can, and they did. And 274 lives were the price of that arrogance. Within hours, the global fallout was swift. Aviation authorities around the world grounded their Dreamliner fleets. Urgent inspections began, revealing similar flap system flaws on other planes. Public confidence in Boeing, once the pinnacle of aviation, collapsed. Air India, which had been working hard to rebuild its reputation under the Tata Group, was now engulfed in a storm of public anger and overwhelming grief. But amid the twisted metal and technical reports, there is a deeply human story. One person survived the inferno, Vishvash Romesh. He was pulled from the wreckage, alive, but his younger brother, sitting just 2 seats away, was not. For Vishvash, survival isn't a victory. It's a lifelong burden. 2 seats, 2 different fates. The story of Flight 171 is more than just another crash investigation. It is a chilling warning, a stark reminder that even our most advanced, most sophisticated machines are only as reliable as the people who design, build, and maintain them. As the world grieves and searches for answers, one question hangs heavy in the air: can our trust in the skies ever truly be restored?